Starting.
Nice.
Welcome back. So, we got 8 games remaining till we conclude the 2024-2025 season of the Premier League, and it's quite clear that Liverpool is probably going to be taking their second Premier League title in a space of 4 years, I think, or 5 years. Now, this video, if you think I'm going to be talking about, actually I'm going to be talking about Liverpool at some point, but it's not going to be in a praising way. If you think I'm going to be praising them for winning the Premier League, you got that wrong. I am not going to be doing that, but we have to look at some of the teams that are playing in the Premier League. It's been an interesting one. The roller coaster ride. We got Manchester United sitting at 15. We got Arsenal finishing up again as runner-ups. The surprising one of all of this has been Manchester City, because their form has been quite interesting. But that's beside the point. The main reason for today was to mainly talk about Arsenal. Because Arsenal, this is probably their 3rd season or 4th season finishing up as runners-up. Now, I have nothing against Arsenal, as many people might attest from watching my previous videos. I have nothing against Arsenal. I just don't believe they've got what it takes to actually win the Premier League. They might win it, but not in this particular generation. They'll probably win it later. There needs to be a lot of restructuring for Arsenal for them to be able to win a Premier League. Their squad can do a lot of things. They can win games. They can win important games. But they're not a championship winning team. They're not a Premier League title winning team. They're not a Champions League title winning team. They are average at best. We've seen exceptional teams like Manchester City. We've seen Liverpool as exceptional. Arsenal is not exceptional. Arsenal is just another average team on there. And the reason why I say it's average is because you've got a lot of great talents. But you cannot win titles if you're counting on Kai Havertz to score goals or Jesus to score goals. Nothing wrong with them, great strikers, but I don't think they're title-winning type of strikers. They're not the strikers that will take you to win. But besides the point, no one in that Arsenal squad, including the manager himself, has ever won any major title. You can go do the research yourself and go, check what Arteta has won. Arteta has not won a Premier League ever in his career. He has not won a Champions League ever in his career. If I were to go look for a coach for such a big team such as Arsenal, of course we understand he's a club legend, which is good. Loyalty is everything most times. But sometimes loyalty won't win you cups. All I'm just saying, when it comes to Arteta, they should have let him grow a little bit, because for Arsenal to be able to win titles, the winning mentality needs to start from the top. I'm going to give you a little bit of a context, right? Like, if you're married, you're not going to go ask for marriage advice from a single friend, are you? Arteta has not won anything that's major. So winning mentality needs to start from up top and goes all the way. It flows. But there's no one who's actually won anything that's significant in that entire squad. Everyone is left and they've gone to other teams and won titles. I can give you one big example. Robin van Persie left, went to win titles. There's a lot of players that came from Arsenal and they went to win titles. There's players that came from winning teams like Manchester City. They will win. And they came to Arsenal to be subpar. They have not won anything. We have Zinchenko. Yeah. As surprising as that is, that guy, he has got a Premier League title under his belt. He's got a Champions League title under his belt. He's got a treble under his belt. Jesus, similar thing. So it's not just saying like, okay, we've got a good team. Of course, they've got a good team, but it's not a Premier League winning title type of team. They are just there for the show. That's why they're always finishing as runner up. Match, it will probably be like years up until they can win something. Take a look at Manchester United. We're struggling right now. We're sitting at 15. But look at what we've managed to take. We've managed to take great coaches and made them average. At least the coaches we went to get, the managers we went to get, they had proven themselves elsewhere. They had won titles. They had won something. Take a look at Mourinho. He had won Champions League with Madrid and Chelsea. He's won the Premier League. He's won the La Liga title. Who else? Van Gaal. Van Gaal had won a World Cup. Again, he knows how to win. We had Ten Hag. He had won the Ajax title. Of course, winning mentality. Came to United, became average. Amorim, exceptional in Portugal. Took a very bad team and made it exceptional. Won a title. Came to Manchester United, average. But at least we're not just going after people who have not won anything, who hasn't proven themselves out there. We had club legends, they were just interim managers. We never actually took them seriously. We had Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's got a winning mentality. He had won something with the United Premier League. He knows how to sacrifice what it takes to be a winner. But I'm not just saying this to saying Arsenal is bad. Arsenal is a good team. I'm not saying this to say Manchester United takes good managers and make them average, at best. I'm not saying that. These other managers, they still go to other teams and still manage to make themselves great again. But in terms of Arsenal, they're not winning the Champions League anytime soon. They're not winning the Premier League anytime soon. Manchester United, we're just hoping that we don't get relegated, right? And then we have Manchester City. But the Lord have mercy on Pep Guardiola, because the man has been going through a lot this season. He's losing so many matches, and on top of that, his wife dumps him. If there was ever a perfect time to have a scenario where you say, don't kick a man down, she didn't just kick a man down. She made him lie on his stomach and kicked him while he was down. Pep's team could have been, they're going through a lot. There's going to be a lot of changes that's going to be needed. But they're a very good team. Their defense is trash, as we saw with recent matches. They concede a lot of goals. They've fumbled when they're 2-0 up, and then the team catches up and beats them. Good team, just at the rough patch. Pep got dumped by his wife. Even money couldn't protect him. My man is, I don't know how much money he got. He's single right now. And then we have the likes of Liverpool, who are actually going to win the Premier League title. This is a good team, strong team. But don't get it twisted just because they're winning the Premier League. The coach, even though we know he got the winning mentality, he didn't build anything here. He just got there and he received keys to a Ferrari that's filled with fuel. And he did a very good engine. Everything was put in, it had just been serviced. All he had to do was just drive it, plug in and play. Gone. So it's a good thing for the players that they're winning the Premier League. But for the coach, I don't see much. I'm not saying this to degrade any team. I'm not going to stoop that low. But I'm just saying this is my opinion. It's not, you can feel however you want to feel about my opinion. You know what? It's my opinion. You can have your own opinion, But I'm just saying there's been a lot of things that has been interesting in the Premier League. Fun. The Premier League has been actually as exciting as it could be for the... we have not had such an exciting Premier League season in almost 10 years. Think about that. This season has been quite interesting. It's been fun. It's been intense. We've got teams who have no business to be in the top five. In the top five. You've got teams like United who have no business to be the bottom five. Here they are. But anyway, if you feel offended, I don't know what to say about that. But look, I'm just speaking from my own opinion. And make sure you subscribe and like the video. Even if you don't like what I said, just like the video. See ya.
Okay, bye.